Buenos días, damas y caballeros, a este juego de Oklahoma Drive y Epic Sharp. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pedro Claudio. I'm bringing you your live play-by-play as we get ready for Oklahoma Drive versus Epic Sharp in this fourth game of pool play action here at the 12th annual El Gigante tournament here at Field 6 at Bowles Sports Complex here in Choctaw, Oklahoma. We are going to build the lineup with you here as Oklahoma Drive is the visiting team for the fourth consecutive game. Bricken's going to lead it off. Sit back, relax, and for the next 58 minutes, enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Here we go. Brecken in the box, ready for the first pitch. And the first pitch is outside for a ball, and we're underway here in the top of the first inning. Beautiful day here in Choctaw, 65 degrees, very light wind, sunny. We're ready for a full day of softball. Hit on the ground is second. Picked up, thrown to first for the out, one away. Thank you.
Go Peyton. Go PJ.
Peyton comes into the plate. First pitch to Peyton is outside for a ball, 1-0. Peyton getting her first action yesterday with Oklahoma Drive. Pitching and hitting in the field. That one called on the outside corner for a strike. The count evens at 1-1. That one's high, 2-1. Two-one pitch about to be delivered to Peyton. Hit on the ground, sharply foul. Way ahead of it. Count moves to 2-2. Two-two pitch coming. Hit in the air. She got under it. She pops up to the shortstop. There's 2 away. That's going to bring up Bella.
Let's go, Bella.
So Bella comes up with 2 away and the base is empty. Looking to start a 2-out rally here. Drive comes into this contest 2-1. First pitch to Bella. Over the plate for a strike. Next offering. Swung on, hit in the right field. That's going to drop for a hit. A 2-out single by Bella puts her aboard, and that brings up Tessa.
Now batting number 4, Tessa Claudio.
Tessa got 6 plate appearances yesterday, going 2 for 3 with 3 walks, multiple runs scored. She's looking to keep the 2-out rally going. First pitch fouled to the backstop, 0-1. So Tessa steps back in the box. Waiting for a 0-1 pitch. Changeup that didn't work. 1-1. Throw down to first. Nothing doing there. Tessa looking for a gap to put it in where Bella can run. That's up high. 2-1. Adding in the 4 spot, Tessa induced 3 walks yesterday. Kept innings alive. That's low. 3-1. Addison Driscoll on deck. Tessa looking to get something she can hit right here. That's ball 4. It's outside. And Tessa walks again. Her 4th walk in 7 plate appearances in this tournament. That brings up Addison Driscoll.
Go, Addie.
First pitch on the hands, fouled off to the back, off the umpire, 0-1. So the first 2 runners, or first 2 batters were out. And since then, 2 runners have reached base. Drive looking to cash in here. Up high. Count evens at 1-1. Epic comes into this contest with a 3-0 record. That pitch called at the knees for a strike. The count moves to 1-2. So Addison's got to protect here. Drive one into the outfield. And the changeup gets her. That ends the inning. Drive gets a couple players aboard. but nothing doing. They don't score. We move into the bottom of the first inning. Drive and Epic scoreless. This is Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 softball. Let's go over the defensive starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Epic Sharp. In the circle and pitching, Addison Driscoll. Behind the plate and catching is Kinley Wallace. Tessa Claudio at first base. Jordan Barfield at second base. Bella Lanier at shortstop. Piper Poff at third base. Natalie Silva's in left field. Peyton Johnson's in center. And Brecken Franks is in right. That is the defensive starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive. This contest, a critical one here from a pool play standpoint, as Drive wants to stay in a hunt for the gold bracket. Right now, after 3 games, the only two teams that have at least 2 wins are Oklahoma Drive and Epic Sharp. So this, in essence, is for Pool B. The winner of this contest likely wins Pool B. After that, all bets are off. Warm-ups are done. Drive has to be ready to go. Lots of bunts. Hit on the ground. Bella. That's going to be an infield single. The overthrow didn't matter as the runner was there long before the throw even got close. Thankfully, it didn't go in the dugout, given the extra base. So leadoff runner aboard. Shows bunt. In the air. Catches it. Nice job by Piper. So Piper gets the out in the air, keeping a runner at first base. I only saw this team from afar yesterday, but I did see a number of bunts get dropped. So we've got to be bunt ready. So one away with a runner at first. First pitch fouled to the backstop, 0-1. Addison may not overwhelm with velocity, but she does have a variety of pitches here to work off of. Gets to the backstop. That one's a wild pitch that allows the runner to advance to second. It's 1-1 now. Drive was a little bit sluggish yesterday, even though they went 2-1. That pitch high, 2-1. Way high, up to the backstop. 3-1. Runner advances to third on the play. Defense has to help Kinley as she's trying to get the ball, whether or not to throw it or hold on to it. No sense in throwing it if she's already there. and risking something getting away. So runners at first and third with one away. Hit in the air. Somebody's got to get that. Tagging. So an out is there. And again, another sac fly.
She didn't tag up. Yeah, all right.
So the runner didn't tag up on the play, and that's the third out of the inning. So it looked to be a tag up and a run scored, ended up being an early release to home and a double play at third. Oklahoma Drive fortunate on that one because they almost got caught with a mental error. Nonetheless, they turn it into a double play, and after an inning, Drive and Epic Sharp are scoreless. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the second inning. Drive and Epic tied scoreless right now. Drive escaping a situation in the bottom of the first inning. It needs to really capitalize on their opportunities on offense. First pitch to Natalie. Down low and outside for a ball, 1-0. Natalie had a big 3-run triple yesterday in a contest against Oklahoma Athletics Miller that broke open the scoring, and that was all Oklahoma Drive needed to beat that team. I thought that hit her. 2-0. Clearly it did not hit her. 2-0. Hit on the ground, right up the middle for a hit. Natalie's aboard with a leadoff single, and that brings up Jordan. Let's see if Natalie can get moving, get to second base. Up high. 1-0. If she's going to go, she's going to need to have a good jump. 1-0 pitch coming to Jordan, who had some nice hits yesterday. Hit in the air, but foul, out of play. Count moves to 1-1. So a 1-1 count coming to Jordan. So the 1-1 pitch was outside. Natalie tried to steal second. She's caught off base. Caught stealing. And that's the first out of the inning. Just a good play from the catcher to shortstop to get her. That changeup goes right over the plate. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Picks it up and throws. Gets the out at first. There's 2 away now. So Kinley comes to the plate with 2 down. Nobody on base. Looking to start a 2-out rally. First pitch. Almost hits her at the thighs. It's 1-0. Next pitch swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-1. This game and 1 more are left in pool play. The next game at 4:15 p.m. And then we go right into bracket play. That one fouled to the backstop. Count moves to 1-2. Almost hit her. Almost hit her. She has to show some motion to try to get out of the way. She couldn't just take it like that. Not as slow as that came. Teams now seen it about 3 or 4 times. They got to be ready for that changeup. That's strike 3. That ends the inning. Drive doesn't score. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Drive and Epic still scoreless. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the bottom of the second inning. Drive and Epic scoreless. In the standings right now for Pool B, Kansas Renegades, the one team that beat us, is in last place at 1-3.
You're kidding. Should have won that game.
Diamond Heights Navy at 1-2. Oklahoma Athletics Miller 1-2. Oklahoma Pure 1-1. First pitch from Addison. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch high, 2-0. Three and 0. So far in this tournament, when Addison misses, she misses high. And a 4-pitch walk starts the second inning. Drive's got to get away from getting that leadoff batter aboard. First pitch to the next batter, down low for a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air. Tessa tag. That's a double play. That's a double play. Yeah, Tessa gets a double play by catching it in the air. That goes 3 unassisted, and that's a double play. Tessa got just underneath it. The runner was blocked from being able to see whether it was a trap or not. So it was kind of a bad situation for that runner. Nonetheless, a good situation for Oklahoma Drive as Tessa records the double play. And there's 2 away. Base is empty. Great turn of events for Oklahoma Drive. First pitch out of the strike zone is 1-0. This batter is right on the line, daring her to pitch it inside. 2-0. Addison needing to calm down here. Base is empty, 2-0. Right on the inside corner, strike 1. The pitcher or the batter right on the chalk line up against the box. The 2-1 swung on and fouled the backstop. It's now 2-2. Addison needs to deliver a nice pitch here. Up high. Count goes full, 3-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Epic does not score. And we go to the top of the third inning. Epic and Drive scoreless. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the third inning. Piper, Brecken, and Peyton all due up in this inning for Oklahoma Drive, looking to open up the scoring in this contest.
Piper.
Do we have a pitching change? Seemed like, I don't think so, but first pitch to Piper on the outside corner. 0-1. I just was surprised to see that the pitcher had to go and get a armband. 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air softly. It drops and it's fair. That goes down as a single. It went about 28 feet, dropped just inside the fair line, and then touched. And that goes down as an infield single. Leadoff runner aboard for Oklahoma Drive. Now the top of the order comes back. Time to capitalize. First pitch to Brecken. Up at the letters on the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, one pitch outside. Count moves to 1-1. Brecken looking for a pitch she can drive into the outfield. Got a few hits last night. That's low. 2-1. Hit softly to the pitcher who throws to first. Gets the out at first. Piper's able to advance to second on the play, and that puts her in scoring position for Peyton. So Brecken moves the runner, puts her in scoring position, and now Peyton comes to the plate. Hit on the ground at second. Bobbled, not going to get anything. And Peyton's able to reach on error. Everybody advances 60 feet, but with one away, Bella comes to the plate. That was a hot shot from Peyton, and the second baseman had trouble getting it. She stopped it, but just couldn't get her hands on it. Able to get the first. Everybody's got to know what's going on in this first and third situation with only one away. Swung on and missed for strike one. Peyton moves to second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal. So Bella now down to the count 0-1 with Peyton at second and Piper at third. Only one away. Hit on the ground to short. That's going to score at least one run, and everybody's going to be saved. That goes down as an infield single. Runners now at first and second, but drives on the board and has opened up the scoring at 1-0. That brings up Tessa. Hit right into the pitcher. Out at third. And the fielder's choice put 2 away. So 2 away. Bella at second, Tessa at first, and Addison Driscoll at the plate. Drive up 1-0, looking to add to it. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. 1 run's got to come in. Tessa's got to keep going. So Addie has an RBI single, is able to advance to second on the throw. It's now 2-0 as Bella comes in to score, and that brings up Natalie. That was a good piece of hitting by Addison. Hitting it right where they weren't, just past the first baseman into right field. First pitch from Natalie, fouled to the backstop, 0-1. Natalie finding her swing here in this tournament. Already has a single in this contest. That pitch must have curved back over the strike zone. Count moves to 0-2. Natalie's got to be ready. Hit on the ground to third. Thrown to first. Away! 1 run comes in to score. Addison comes in to score. So on a 2-out error from third to first, 2 runs come in to score, and Adelie's able to get to second. It's now 4-0 Oklahoma Drive here in the top of the third inning. What looked like a routine play became a 2 RBI situation. Jordan hits it in the air. Ooh. And the pitcher ended up coming up with that ball. Oklahoma Drive scores 4 in that inning off of a couple RBI and a 2-out error. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Drive now in control of this contest by a score of 4-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go into the bottom of the third inning. Drive ahead of Epic by a score of 4-0. Addison Driscoll in for her third inning of work here. And really, when you look at the defense on the field there, it's a good-looking defense. Addison now has a 4-0 lead, but needs to throw strikes. As that first pitch sails over the catcher's head, it's 1-0. Thanks for joining us here on Saturday afternoon here in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Next pitch high, 2-0. Hit on the ground to Jordan, who picks it up, throws it to Tessa.
Right.
One away. Nice job by Jordan. She had a little bit of struggles yesterday, but she's picked it up here today. One away. First pitch to the next batter, down low for a ball, 1-0. Umpire didn't pass the flinch test there.
Oh, good pitch.
Changeup gets her, 1-1. Next pool play game will be at 4:15. Now moves to 2-1 against Oklahoma Pure. That's over the plate on the outside corner. 2-2. Epic has black tops and navy pants with red belt and socks. Changeup comes a little bit short, 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Picks it up. Throws to Tessa. She cleans it up. There's 2 away. Nice job by Bella. Make sure she had a good throw to Tessa. 2 away. Oklahoma Drive in red pinstripe tops, red pants, black belt and socks. Those are your uniform combinations, brought to you by me, because we don't have any sponsorship. When you do play-by-play by yourself, you got to bring out your own jokes and laugh at them. 1-0 the count. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 1-1. Addison's starting to find her groove here. Defense has been solid in this contest. A couple of shaky moments in the first inning, but that's over the plate for a strike. It's 1-2. The winner of this contest is in firm control of Pool B. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Epic does not score. And we move into the top of the 4th inning. Drive leading Epic 4-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Kinley, Piper, and Brecken all due up this inning.
The thing is, right now, depending on how that game goes, right now we have the lowest points. So if you have three-way tie,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's another good thing. So what's at stake here? As we're talking here, fouled off the catcher's mask. The winner of this contest moves to 3 and if Oklahoma Drive can win this contest, they'll be 3-1, just like Epic. The only game left for Oklahoma Drive will be Oklahoma Pure. Pure only has one loss too, so we do have to win the pool by beating them outright. If you're the 1 seed in either the gold or silver bracket, you only play a 7 o'clock game tonight. Kinley fouls that changeup back to the backstop. She stayed alive. She stayed alive. That's all that matters. Probably would have been a ball, but nonetheless, she stayed alive. A little bit late on that one. That's strike 3. 1 away. But there's work to do here yet, as there's 13 minutes left in this contest.
I had to put a jacket on this.
Piper comes to the plate,
Go, Piper.
looking to get something started with 1 away and the base is empty in the 4th inning. Swung out and drilled into center field, but caught by the center fielder. Nice contact, but allowed out nonetheless. 2 away. Good contact by Piper. I think Oklahoma Drive can handle that if that's going to be the 9-hitter. I don't know if she'll always bat there, but that's good contact out of the 9-hole. Swung on and caught. Quick inning. Quick inning by Oklahoma Drive. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Drive leads Epic by a score of 4-0. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the bottom of the 4th inning. There's still under 11 minutes left to go, so there's likely going to be a 5th inning in this contest. The Drive needs to continue to play solid defense here. It's gotten them through 3 innings. They got to keep it going in the 4th and the 5th inning. First pitch, batter starts to show bunt. It's up high. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch coming. Shows bunt. Doesn't pull back. It's 1-1. Good job by the corners, crashing. I believe this is the batter who last time up bunted. Piper caught it. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Nice pitch by Addison. I think that's 2. Change up a little bit high. It's 2-2. Pretty good frame pitch by Kinley. A little bit outside. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch fouled out of play. Count stays at 3-2. Another pitch spoiled by the leadoff batter. Count stays at 3-2. Here we go, Addison. Let's win this one. So a 3-2 pitch coming. And that goes in. Ball 4. Ball 4. So the leadoff batter's aboard for the 4th inning in a row. The leadoff runner aboard. Oklahoma Drive needs to focus on outs. Focus on outs. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The word of the inning is foo. Focus on outs. Shows bunt. The 0-1 pitch was outside for a ball. Stolen base. It was a straight steal. Good backup by Peyton Johnson in center field to keep the runner from going to third. The runner on second base does not matter. Focus on outs. Swung on, hit in the air to Peyton. So a fly out to Peyton. Gets the first out of the inning. The runner has to retreat back to second. 1 away. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. That runner doesn't matter. Runner stole third on a throw back to Addison. It's okay. Again, Drive needs to focus on outs. Shows bunt. Doesn't pull back. It's 0-2. No 2 pitch. Bounces in. 1-2. Just a little too much time on the clock. It's going to be unlikely that it's going to end this inning. Swung on for strike 3. That one was head high. It swung on, and that's 2 away. Still a runner at third. A little bit of help for Oklahoma Drive with that swing. The Drive needs to focus on getting one out. Swung on, drilled in the left field, but right at Natalie. She gets the out. That ends the inning. Epic does not score. We move into the top of the 5th inning. What will be the last inning? Drive leads Epic by a score of 4-0. If they can score 3 runs in the top of the 5th, that'll end it. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the 5th inning. This is going to be it. Less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Bella, Peyton, Tessa, and Addison all due up this inning. Addison will be up if anybody can get aboard. This is the heart of the lineup for Oklahoma Drive. What's at stake right now? Epic needs to hold Oklahoma Drive to 2 runs or less in this inning to keep the game alive. 3 runs will actually end it. Drilled in the center field. That's going to drop for a hit. A leadoff single by Peyton has Oklahoma Drive going. That brings up Bella. Bella comes to the plate with Peyton at first. Shows bunt, pulls back, gets past the catcher. Peyton was already there. That's a straight steal. Bella could have stood there like a statue, and Peyton was going to have that base. 1-0. Now at second base. Hit it in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. Peyton's got to stop at third. It was such a sharp single. Peyton had to stop. We don't need to get it out on the base paths, where right now we've got the heart of the order going. Bella at first, Peyton at third, Tessa coming to the plate, looking for her first hit of the day. Shows bunt. It's on the inside corner for a strike. Bella advances to second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal, but she is now at second base with Peyton at third. A single by Tessa will drive in 2 runs. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. Tessa waits a 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1. They are definitely going to work her inside. Two-one pitch coming to Tessa. Swung on, that's going to drop for a hit. One run is in. Bella comes in, that ball's thrown away, and Tessa's able to advance to second. That's an RBI single for Tessa, and it's now 5-0. Tessa's able to advance to second on the throw to third. So Addison comes to the plate. Tessa now represents the game-ending run. It's now 5-0 drive, nobody out, and Epic is on the ropes. First pitch called on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Epic leading Pool B at 3-0. Drive 2-1. Looking to end this contest. That pitch fouled to the backstop. It's now 0-2, and Addie's got to protect the plate. Epic's got the infield in as they are playing to prevent a run from scoring. Popped in the air, out of bounds, out of play. Addison stays alive at 0-2. Change up high, 1-2. Time has expired. That one called in the outside corner, and that's the first out of the inning. Strike three. Natalie comes to the plate with a chance to win it with a single to the outfield. First pitch swinging. 0-1. Up high, up high. Count moves to 1-1. Bella's at third. Tessa's at second. One run is in. That one's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-2. Nobody's running, so I'm not sure what everybody's hollering about. Sounds like the cries of somebody down 5-0. Looking for help. Nally settles in for a 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses, strike three, and there's two away. So Jordan comes to the plate. Bella still at third. Tessa at second. Check swing. Line drive foul. It's 0-1. You didn't know yesterday. An 0-1 pitch coming to Jordan. Another check swing foul to the backstop, 0-2. Drive has had a golden opportunity here with runners at second and third. Nobody out. And the next two batters have struck out. 0-2 pitch. Bounces in. 1-2. Hit on the ground at third. The out at first is made. That ends the inning. Drive only scores one, but we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Drive leads Epic by a score of 5-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We will not break away. We're just going right to it. Coach Garrett has options here as Addison comes in for her fifth inning of work. She gets into any trouble. There's pitching waiting to help her. If this score can hold up, Oklahoma Drive goes into their final pool play contest in first place and in control of their own destiny here in Pool B of El Gigante. Into the bracket play later on this afternoon. Last chance for Epic. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and we're underway in the bottom of the fifth inning. 3 defensive outs is what Oklahoma Drive needs here to seal this victory. Next pitch bounced in for a ball, 1-1. Next pitch down low, 2-1. Addison just needs to focus on throwing strikes. Foul, that'll play, heads up. Nobody hurt. 2-2. So a 2-2 pitch coming from Addison Driscoll. Tipped. But just out of the outstretched hand of Kinley. Count stays at 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and there's one away. Great placement by Addison. And they now need 2 defensive outs. And that's the first inning in which the leadoff batter has been retired. 1-0 now the count on the second batter. Good time to do that. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 1-1. A deceptive rise ball that had some change up in it. Got her swinging. 1-1. Hit on the ground to Bella, who throws it to Tessa. And gets the out. 2 away. Epic is down to their last out. Hit on the ground, up the middle for a hit. That's going to be a 2-out single. That runner doesn't matter. Oklahoma Drive just needs to focus on getting more outs. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Drive focusing on just getting one more out. The runner on first does not matter. That one at the knees for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Addison Driscoll doing some very nice work here, picking up for Oklahoma Drive, pitching her second game in this pool play. Just a little bit low. Count moves to 2-1. Three and one now the count. That pitch swung on and fouled to the backstop. Brings the count full at 3-2. Runner at first will be leaving. Doesn't matter. Payoff pitch coming. 2 away. That's ball 4. Oklahoma Drive needs just one defensive out here. Time has expired, so it's not a big deal. They just need to get Addison loose. Yep. So 2 away. They can get it out at 1, 2, or 3 now to end this contest. Runners on first and second. At the waist for a strike. It's 0-1. Nice job by Kinley to go calm down Addison for a second. Fouled off the catcher's mask and the umpire's gear. It's now 0-2. And Epic is down to their last strike. O2 pitch coming. Oh, that hitter. Bases not loaded. Now with the bases loaded, Drive needs to keep the ball in front of them. Down the middle for a strike, it's 0-1. For a game that's 5-0, there's been a lot of tense moments when Drive has been on defense. Bases loaded now, 2 away. Swung on, hit in the air, into center field for a hit. 1 run is in. Bases stay loaded. That's going to be a single. It's now 5-1. Coach Garrett's coming in, and I think that's going to result in a change right now. So Drive just needs to close this out. Bases are loaded. 1 run is in. Batter at the plate does represent the tying run now, in theory. Addison stays in the game. Good. She's got a chance to complete this, even though the shutout's gone. But what Drive needs to do right now is just focus on out, getting an out. First pitch bounced in for a ball. 1-0. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 1-1. On the outside corner for a strike. It's down 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Hit on the ground to Bella. One run comes in to score. 2 runs in to score. That's a single. It's now 5-3. And that's going to probably be it. And that is it for Addison. Not sure what Coach Garrett's talking to the umpire about. Maybe thinking there might have been some interference. Guess not. 5-3. We just got to throw strikes. We got to throw strikes. First pitch, the next batter up high for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first now represents a game-tying run. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. Runners on base still don't matter. The one on first does kind of a lot. Counts 1-1.
Yep.
At the knees for strike 2. There's the count's now at 1-2. Drive needs to play defense now. Popped in the air, and it's out of play. Out of play, out of play, out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Count goes to 2-2 now on a pitch high. Ball 3 advances the runners to second and third. Three-two pitch. Up the middle for a hit. 2 runs are going to come in the score. This game is tied. Drive has done this to themselves. Letting it get away. What was a 5-0 lead is now 5-5 in the 5th inning. We're going to have a pitching change now. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Let's reset here. The game's tied at 5 now. All that Oklahoma Drive could do is stay tied in this contest. The runner at second actually represents the game-winning run for Epic, which would be an epic comeback. Down 5-0 with 2 outs and nobody on. They have done this all with 2 away. Ball gets away from the catcher. It's 2-0, and the runner's now 60 feet away. And this would be an epic meltdown for Oklahoma Drive. Three and 0. That's strike one. Counts 3-1. Here on the ground, that's going to be the game. Oklahoma Drive loses in ridiculous fashion by a score of 6-5. The time of the game was 1 hour and 23 minutes. Addison Driscoll takes the loss, and the attendance was dozens of fans. Drive moves to 2-2 in pool play, and will play Oklahoma Pure in hopes of staying in the gold bracket discussion. We'll see everybody around 4:15.